What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. I know it's been a while, y'all. I know it's been a while. We're gonna have a night court tonight, man. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Definitely finna go down tonight. I'm pretty sure y'all have a lot of issues, a lot of things you want to talk about, a lot of things that's been going on around the world in battle rap. So we're going to give you the opportunity to present y'all cases, man, to put your petition before the One United Front Battle Truth Court. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to people that's joining in. Y'all know how we do, you know. So before everybody start coming in, you know, I'm just going to play a few songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play a few songs to just get people up in here first. You know, play some of my stuff, some of my jams. You know what I'm saying?
It's so amazing.
See how hard that track go? Y'all can't do nothing with that track. Shouts out to Shaq King. Shouts out to you. Mudro Star. Shouts out to you, brother. Harry Clark. Shouts out to you, man. We're gonna let the people pile in and get this thing cracking. Y'all can't do nothing with that track. Kai, what's good? Harry Clark, what's good to you, brother? What's good, Malik? How you feel? You say what? No, I'm actually going live on my show right now. You got some business, brother? You say what? Okay. Soon I'm done on the live, bro. I got you. All right.
It's so amazing.
Yeah. That track went crazy though, man. Hold on once. Yep. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
She knows how to get my attention, and I'm denims. And shorty got a body like a dancer. She winning. She's beyond beautiful. Turn me on. She makes me wanna fall in love. Shorty know it ain't single, so somebody gotta get close. She ain't really with the down low. She like falling on the out. She's so fun. I can't deny it. Should I stay or leave? I'm undecided. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know I'm going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know I'm going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. We ain't gonna act like I'm doing something wrong. I can't say no if someone better come along. I'm not trying to hurt no one. What is she in that missing one? I ain't saying we ain't got love. I ain't saying we won't work out. But I know what's not conceived to me is what she got. And I won't let this moment when I pass me by. But that's another part of me that's telling me, you know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. So much I could lose, but I gotta choose. I ain't gonna just lie, deny it. What would it mean? I know love right now don't matter. You're all to me, that matters. So fun, I can't deny it. Should I stay or leave? I'm undecided. And she's so fun, I can't deny it. Should I stay or leave? I'm undecided. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to. You know I'm feeling you. You know I gotta want you to leave. You know it's going down if you wanna, but I'll break it all if I have to.
Yeah. Now let's get to this.
Soon as I enter the club, I get it shaking like shoulder. She bout it, she got it, come get it like shoulder. Recognize when you around a real nigga like shoulder. We got it, we get it like single, I'm living it up. Cause I'm not completed in love. I'm finally focused and ready for winning. Cause I had a problem with being committed. I'm leaving here with somebody. She gon' be sexing like her body banging like shorty wanna come out of club. Hey, she know that I make it rain in the club, all drink drinks on me. Shorty looking like she wanna spend the night with me. She tatted and throwing it all on the floor. I'm already knowing where this about to go. The bottle keep going around, and phones are waiting outside. I'm ready to leave it and get you in private, to kiss you in places wherever you like it. Show love. Soon as I enter the club, I get it shaking like show love. She bout it, she got it, come get it like show love. Recognize when you around the real nigga like show love. We bought it, we got it, we get it like. Little mama, let me know right now what's really good. I wanna show you off and take you out the hood. Right now you know the money ain't a problem, so let a player help you with them problems. Them lame niggas don't change, niggas on that problem. You mess me, you get the deed on that shot. Make up your mind, you gotta know for sure. I'm leaving here with somebody. She gon' be sexy like, her body banging like, shorty wanna come out of the club. Hey, you gotta know for sure. I made it rain in the club, all drinks on me. Shorty looking like she wanna spend the night with me. She tatted and throwing it all on the floor. I'm already knowing where this about to go. Show love. Soon as I enter the club, I get it shaking like show love. She bout it, she got it, come get it like show love. Recognize when you around the real nigga like show love. We ballin', we got it, we get it like bounce with me mama, bounce for the money dollar, bounce with me mama, bounce for the money dollar, bounce for me mama, 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 bounce for me baby, bounce for the money dollar. Show love. Soon as I enter the club, I get it shaking like show love. She bout it, she got it, come get it like.
Yeah. One more, y'all, and we done. One more, y'all, and we gonna get off into this after this one right here, man. Got to give y'all this one right here.
Let's talk about love, 'cause this ain't it, this don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises, what we really meant, what we could've been. Talk about love. Love don't lie, love don't cheat, love's not weak. Love don't hurt, love wouldn't want. Love is what I'm fighting for, fighting for, fighting for. You come home and I ask you where you been. Then you reply to me out with your friends. Show them keep that phone in, never put it down. Social media and now your Instagram blew up. Oh, should've never gave you my time. Should've left the very first time when you didn't come home at night. Oh, you lied, we argued, I knew this. You're cheating, you must think I'm stupid. We don't go out no more, we don't even make love. We been dragging this on. Oh, why am I still here? Why are you still here? There's nothing else here. We ran out of options, don't seem like nothing's working. And I'm tired of hurting, that's one thing I know for certain. Lord knows I will, gotta get ready what I'm feeling. 'Cause I can't get back these years I wasted in here. 'Cause this ain't it, this don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises, what we really meant, what we could've been. Talk about love. Love don't lie, love don't cheat, love's not weak. Love don't hurt, love about love is what I'm fighting for, fighting for, fighting for. I just wanna know Was it really worth? Was it really worth it? Why you had to hurt me? Why would you deserve it? Why would you deceive me? Should've never let you use me, lady. I'm sitting around here knowing I was a fool, and everything you wanted me just you. Such a shame how you do someone new. Say you love, look at what love came to. You love, look at what love came to. Waking up thinking I'm just some game, like it ain't no consequence to pay. I remember when you told me, I remember when you told me, you told me, you wanted my love, my mind, my body. You told me you're ready, more love, more life, more time, this ain't it, it don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises, what we really meant, what we could have been. Talk about love. Love don't lie, love don't cheat, love's not weak. Love don't hurt, love will about love is worth fighting for, fighting for, fighting for. I just wanna love, I just wanna love, yeah. I just wanna love, I wanna love, I just 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 wanna love.
What it do, what it do, what it do. We live and direct at the Battle Truth headquarters. Shouts out to everybody that's watching right now live. Today we have in Night Court. It's a lot of new fans here who don't know what really goes on. This is the livest, most entertaining battle rap show in battle rap. Well, y'all will be the judge of that tonight. With that being said, shouts out to everybody that's here, man. Today we have a Night Court. Yep, it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Thank you, Mike Martinez, for that shot. Thank you, Smoke Supreme, for that. Thank you, King Streets, for that. Brandon Lee, you a hater. Don't let me roast you, brother. Get up out your mama house. Get up out your mama house and pay a notice, son, brother. Midwest Native, what's good? K9, what's good with you popping too, brother? Appreciate all the love and support from everybody. Mellow On, what's good, brother? Appreciate that love too from you also, brother. Your Truth, bring up charges on OG Prana. He's a dot mob member. Well, you got to put me up on game on what that may be, that's something you have to do, because I don't know what it is. Angela Blackwell, what's good? Is you a real woman? Angela Blackwell, is you a real woman? You know, we got to screen a lot of these women that come in the live feed. It's just a fact. We know, look, it's a lot going around. And when I say you a real woman, I don't mean is you a real woman by the law, but by God's standards. Do you have a monthly? Can you have children? That's what I need to know. So it's hard for me, no disrespect, it's hard for me to address certain women. They be trying to set me up, man. Listen, man, I'm keeping it real, man. It's hard in this damn era, man. You don't know who you talking to, man. Brothers got to get, no disrespect to the ladies, one of the most precious, if not the best gift God ever created and gave to this world. The beautiful essence and very makeup of a woman, a real woman. Brothers got to get it's crazy. We can't even do like love was back in the days where you could just meet a woman and she was a real woman. And you wasn't scared that if she took off her clothes, something to fall out just as long as yours. And this day and age, man, you got to be just straight blunt and to the point with it. Like, I got to see it. She feels so disrespected. Like, what you mean you got to see it? Look, I know we just met. I know you barely know my name. I got to see it. I'm sorry. I can't tell. They got all type of surgeries now. They sitting here. Do you know them brothers be banana splitting themselves? See, sometimes kids watch this. Y'all bogus too, man. Y'all know I try not to cuss. Y'all know I try to keep a clean show. That don't mean your kid got to still watch me. Oh, y'all come on in here and watch this with, like, this ain't the Brady Bunch, different strokes or the Parkins family. Look, it's still some grown folks topics. Some of them brothers be really banana splitting themselves. You ever had a banana split? You know what they do with the banana? Them dudes be doing that. They tuck the rest in. They tuck the rest and call it a vagina. Listen, man, this is not a vagina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just don't know who to trust. You just don't know who to trust. One dude gonna tell me his name Karen. He had a real James Harden beard, like the real James Harden beard. I'm like, Karen? Do you mean Kevin? He gonna say, no, they call me Karen. Bro, I'm not about to call you Karen. Your voice deep as mine. You lift more weights than me. And you got a full James Harden. He gonna talk about I'm disrespecting him if I don't call him Karen because that's the name he legally been approved by. Say, well, brother, you just gonna be mad. You just gonna be mad. Kevin, you just gonna be mad. You ever walked in a restaurant and one of them want to take your order? You walk in a restaurant, then they turn around. Come on, man. See, I don't like answering calls like this. Stop calling me no call ID. Stop calling me like this. No, I'm not answering it. You ever went to a restaurant and one of them turned around to take your order? They be like, may I help you? You just finna take the order, right? Like, no, I gotta fix it. You about to fix it? You finna touch the bread and stuff? You finna touch the bread and stuff? You finna touch the chicken? I'll be like, no, y'all, you can go ahead. When your shift over? And what are, I need a pen and pad for this. What all area do you cover? What was he on? What was he working? The fries and burger? And I don't want fries and burgers. Let me get a salad. Yeah, man. I'm real particular when it comes to food. Look, I don't eat everybody cooking. It depends. Look, it depends on how you look if I eat your cooking. I'm keeping it real. That's just how I am. I just can't eat everybody cooking. If you real ugly, and no disrespect, no disrespect to the ugly people, or is it? Is this disrespectful? I don't know. They tell me in the comments if I disrespected you. But if you real ugly, you can't make my plate. I'm sorry. It depends on how you look. If you real ugly, you can't make my plate until you fix your face. If you can't fix your face, you can't make my plate. Hey, that's just me. It ain't for everybody. It's just me. So, yeah, you can't. Certain people food, I just can't eat at people's houses. If your house messy, I think you disrespectful asking me for something to eat. If your house look like we need shots after we leave, don't dare ask me for a plate of drink. I'll be sitting in there, mouth dry as hell, like, y'all ain't got no store around here? Is it a store around here somewhere? Like, no, you want some water out the faucet? Man, I wish I would drink out that faucet. Some people say I might be talking about myself. You will never know. You will never know. I will never tell. Oh boy. Today, we having night court. For those of y'all who don't know what night court is, this is what we doing on night court. For those of y'all who join. What we do is allow the people to have a voice. You get to call up. You can't call private or anonymous, or you will not get through. You can't call from no private numbers. You gotta have a real number. You call up, you give your case, or who you got a problem with, or what's going on. You put a case on whoever, then we gonna hear it out. I'm gonna cross-examine your case in fairness to the person you putting the case on. The people in the comments serve as the jury. They're going to be listening to both sides. Then I'm gonna hand it over to the people. And when I hand it over to the people in the comment, which is y'all, the jury, you decide whether or not that case is strong enough to get passed through. If it get 12 voted yeses, yes, it passed, and I do a blog on your behalf pertaining to that situation. But if 12 no's come before the 12 yeses, then that case will be considered thrown out. You have the option to either stay online while your case go through or watch in the comments with the people. But that's what night court is. So I'm going to start out with night court first. And I'm going to put a case to show y'all how this go. I'm putting the case on Mav Hoffa. Yep. For being, this is my case I'm putting on him. For being a compromised, let me see how I'm going to word this. being a compromised street nigga. I'm going to say that. Before the, in my expert opinion, when he was just considered as a regular NYB dude, for the most part, he presented himself as a stand-up guy. Presented himself as a stand-up guy. That's what I'm going to say. And I thought he was one of the ones that will speak up for, just speak up about real things. Now, since he have the little YouTube show, and it's a small little show, it ain't gonna never get big. Now he compromises everything. Now he want to be an advocate for homosexuality, but before that he spoke out against it. Then he want to now things that we know he clearly know, like for instance, I just was seeing the episode where he was talking to Vague and really was trying to say about the Rock tranny allegations, but didn't want to say Rock name. He like, is he from Baltimore? Is the guy from Baltimore? You know damn well he from Baltimore. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just being, he just compromised. It's like, he just compromised to the point where it's fake. It's just so fake now it ain't even funny. So I'm bringing him up on charging for being a compromised thug that will do anything to get ahead now. So that's my case I'm putting on him. Do I have hold on, let me get my pen and pad first. Here you go. Let me get my pen and pad while the voting comes in. Try not to vote before it's time so I can count all the votes. But is it a pen in there? Yeah, try not to throw it to me. Thank you. Okay. So do I have a case? Is he a compromised thug? Let the voting go in. Yes or no? Is he a compromised thug? Yes or no? Where we at, y'all? Let the voting begin right now. Where we at? Hal Gore says no, he's not compromised. Brock says yes. William says yes. Mr. West says yes. Aaron says yes. Tony Simpson says yes. Young Kane says to surf. C-Star says yes. Magic Mike says yes. Mark the Don says yes. Is he a compromised thug? Is he compromised now? Jury's still out. I'm watching club. Where we at? Eric Romeo says yes. Really says yes. Phil said. Flaboy Vito Devo says yes. Brandon Lee says no. I need one more vote for this to get passed. Is he compromised? Yes or no? Is he a compromised thug now? Yes or no? Where we at? One more vote for this to pass. Right now, it's 11-4. Larry Town says yes. It passed through. So my case went through, and that's how night court goes. So I'm going to give y'all the number. If you have a case, call up. If you have a case, I'm going to bring you on live so you can argue your case. You put a case on anybody. The number is 414-235-6760. I actually got to make a call and get another case up in here. So let me get this call up in here. And this is coming from a fan point of view. He want to put a case out on somebody. Let's check it out.
Please leave your message for...
Okay, tried to call you. Now let me call. Let me call this brother who called up too.
Go 6'8", 268 pounds for the muscle, man.
What's going on, Sluggo?
This slug goes 6'8", 268 pounds full of muscle. What's going on, brother?
Nothing. How you doing? Long time no hear from, brother.
Man, long time no hear and long time no see, because when I see man Papa, I'm smacking him.
You smacking him when you see him?
Smacking that punk. Tell that punk, tell that nigga man Papa, man, if he wanna, you know what I mean, to try to put your name in the dirt like that, he gonna have to deal with slug on 6'8", 268 pounds full of muscle.
Uh-oh, Sluggo, you defending me now, brother?
I gotta defend you, man, because you all tell the truth. So what I'm telling man Papa, and man Papa, if you looking at this or listening to this, you gotta deal with Sluggo. 6'8", 268 pounds full of muscle. And I would smack you so hard, man Papa, for playing with Battle Truth.
Okay,
Don't put his name in it, you coward, you punk.
let's talk about it, Sluggo. So I'm taking you saw it, right?
I think everything, man. It's Sluggo, man.
Okay, break it down for me then. What was it that you were disappointed about that rubbed you the wrong way?
I was disappointed when he tried to, like you said, he was trying to get people on his side. It was about the Chris I'm biased. That's what was the most disappointing thing. You know what I mean? Real men who play, you know what I mean, the game that Chris Bias plays.
Right.
So for him to push you up in that title, man, Papa, like I said, you's a coward, nigga. And if you want to fight me, because I'm not serious Jones. You know what I'm saying? You ain't go, when I say woo, it's going to be a real woo, a bonus. I'm going to put knots on your head. I'm going to put doorknobs on your head, nigga. Because you need some doorknobs on your head, nigga. Don't never put Battle Truth's name up in your mouth again, nigga.
Well,
You's a coward, nigga.
I appreciate that, brother. That mean a lot coming from you, seeing that sometimes me and you see different point of view.
We always go see different point of view. But when a man is putting another man's name in vain, you know what I'm saying? When it comes far to playing with kids and doing all that with kids, when this man literally see you with your daughter, that's such a thing that if you was next to him, I know you would wring mouth off a scrawny neck.
Oh, no doubt. He wouldn't have said that then. And that's another thing that tripped me out, because we just got through talking not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know.
you know, but you know, that's how some people would. I believe he very compromised. I believe the brother, I think he see like, people starting to like me. They like my show. They like me. So he trying to be like, what's that dude name on the Jamie Foxx show?
Trying to be different. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Just like you said, gotta have T-Rex on his show. He gotta have a lot of battle rappers on his show. He tried to get
Hollow and
like
Surf.
Dope and all this. So, like they said, if you could do 10 of them in one day, you get the same amount of views he in on one. So who's winning? Because people is going to want to go to the 10 instead of the 1.
Right.
People going to want to watch 10 of them instead of 1. So just like Wolf said, you know what I mean? He makes 5 to 6 videos a day. How could you even contest to that? So basically, I guarantee you we going to start seeing that Pump. Now Pump was shorting his time now. He probably going to want to do on like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just so he could try to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? So what he is doing is putting your name in the dirt when he see you with your daughter on your show too. Just like you said, you don't go special, but when she come in, you know what I'm saying? And you know what Chris Bacchus did, so why would that punk even put you up in the same category as a pedophile? You know what I mean? That ain't right.
Right.
That ain't right at all, brother.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, Mad Hopper, this Sluggo, nigga, just pay like big brother, nigga. You hear me? I'll be in New York in like 2 to 3 weeks, brother. 2 to 3 weeks. I'm coming up there, 2 to 3 weeks. I'm coming to the Queen Flip show. I'm gonna have Queen Flip to call you. Come down to this show, and I'm gonna beat the brakes off you, coward.
Right.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off you, nigga.
Let me ask you this question. So,
What up, bro?
I just heard the Tay Rock diss song, man, and I'm gonna keep it real. It was actually a nice song. But do you think he should have gave them light? Do you think he should have gave them light for that?
I mean, just like he said, you know what I mean? He ain't lying about that, you know what I mean? He ain't paid no money to get his chain back and nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you the last time, when I come around, I tell you, he's gonna get his chain back. Everything that I told you about the T-Rex situation, when I was saying we was gonna be deep and all this, and then T-Rex, he said he was gonna be deep in Philly and half of them was outside. Everything I told you was true. When I told you that he didn't feel the Dot Mob chain, and then he brought it to Champion, everything I told you is true, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything I told you, man, is true, man. You know what I mean?
So you saying he didn't pay $2,000 to get his chain back?
Come on, man. This Sluggo, I'm telling you who I am, bro. This Sluggo, man. You know what I mean? I conversate with you because you's a real brother. You know what I'm saying? Even though K-Rock and them don't like it, but they can't do nothing about me because I'm the muscle of the count, man. You know what I'm saying? I got real hitters, real goons, man. I'm the muscle of the count, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I was telling you, he's gonna get his chain back, man. When we had that talk, I told you that. If you could go back to the last time I was on your show, I told you we're gonna get the chain back, man. You know what I mean? He ain't pay for his chain or nothing, man.
Did somebody pay for? Okay. Did somebody pay for the chains for him though?
Listen, they seen Sluggo. They knew what it was.
Oh, so you got the chains back.
They seen Sluggo, and they seen about 25 of my goons, and they knew what it was, man. Either up it or else. That's all I'm saying. Either give him back his jewelry or else. They gave him back his chain. See, he got it back, right?
Oh, okay, so why is that story out there then?
Huh?
So why is that story out there then?
Okay. When you was a kid, how many times you told the story? You see what I'm saying? When you was a kid, how many times you told the story? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? I mean, I'm telling you what's going on. I told you when you said, he got the chain, he could have done that my honey. I told him, bring it to Champion. What did he do? He brought it to Champion. I told you, T-Rex want to go ask for his chain back. What did T-Rex say? He can have it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Sluggo come around, things change, man. That's what I'm saying. When Sluggo come around, and they see Sluggo 6'8", 268 pounds, with another 25 people that's probably 6'6", 6'4", 250, and 280 plus, full of muscles, man. Everybody want to give up everything.
So it's,
they want to get a draws up.
So if Sluggo, so are you saying Sluggo is really Swave Sever? Because they saying Swave Sever has something to do with getting the chain back.
Man, look, listen to me. Swave Sever didn't have nothing to do with getting his chain back. Swave Sever need to go to the dentist and to remove that plaque off his teeth first. And don't come in my face no more. The man, bro, smell like a garbage can. That's what Swave Sever needs to do. You know what I'm saying?
So he helped y'all. He helped y'all out.
Look, Swave Sever, if he take off his glasses, if I knock Swave Sever and his glasses fall, you see how thick his glasses is. He can't see. Swave talk a good game. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't what people be thinking just because he talk like, yeah, man, it's Swave. All that deep voice ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you, Sluggo told you he could go get his jewelry back. He got his jewelry back. You know what I'm saying?
So you got it back. Swave Sever didn't get the jewelry back.
Man.
You did.
Man, come on, man. This is Sluggo, man. Like I just said, when you was a kid, how many stories you told? But it was a lie. That's why your mama would tell you, don't tell a tale on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling the tale. You know
Did they know? Did they know? Did they always knew you was Rock Brother?
They know I'm Rock Brother, man. I
So
made one phone call. Look, bring the chains, people. Bring the chains right now, man. Period. Oh, who is this? This what they think. Man, it's Slug, man. Oh, Slug, oh, man. It wasn't like that, bro. We was just playing, bro. We was trying to get clout, bro. Look, y'all got an hour or two to bring that jewelry back, or else they brought it back in the album. K-Rocker, he admitted that. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to his, to the new this song, he admitted that they brought it back within the hour time, man. You know what it is, man. It's Sluggo, 6'8", 268 pounds, full of muscle, man. I ain't for none, man. And like I said, man, Papa, when I come to Queen Flip show in 2 to 3 weeks, be ready, boy. Put your hands up, boy. For real. Put your hands up, man.
okay, so are you going to be at the Swamp Battle?
I'm not going to be at the Swamp Battle.
Why not?
If I got business to handle, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be at that battle. That battle ain't too, you know what I mean? But I got some people that go deep about it up on that day. Because people, they're talking this, they're talking that. But, they just only doing that for clout, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really with, okay, if they was with the shit, sorry for cussing on your show, they was with the shit, they would have kept that chain. You know what I mean? They would have kept his chain. If they was with the shit, you know what I'm saying? I made one phone call. That's it. Bring it back within an hour or two. Y'all know what it is. They brought it back within an hour. Probably less than an hour. You know
They said because the guys who gave up the chain said that he paid $2,000 to get it back. Why would they lie about that?
Okay, so look. Listen, hear me out. If you saying that the chain is phony, the chain ain't real, why would he pay $2,000 to get some phony jewelry back? When?
Yeah, I thought about that too. I questioned that too. Like,
if it's phony, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, but it's not. If it was phony, he could go and get another one made for like another $700, $800, $900.
wait, wait. So are you saying that the jewelry is actually real?
The jewelry is real, man.
They took the jewelry to the jewelry store and got it diamond tested.
Okay, now listen. If they took it to the jewelry store and got it diamond tested, why they didn't put it on the internet showing that this was phony.
They did. What are you talking about?
Show me the video. If they put it on the internet showing that this was phony, why would they tell him to get him $2,000?
Okay, well, just so you know. Well, you say you in the camp. I thought you already knew. When they first took the jury, they been told him to if he wanted back, he got to pay for it. That was even before they went and take it to get diamond tested.
Hold on. This Tay-Rock right here. Hold on. It's him.
Click him in then, brother. He said Tay-Rock just, yeah.
Now look, listen to me. Them niggas knew, you know what I'm saying? They knew damn well when Sluggo made that phone call to get that jewelry back up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was gonna be some shit, man. You feel me? I'm telling you what the truth is. Now, if you gonna listen to me or you gonna listen to the niggas that gave the jewelry back.
The guys who gave the jury back after they received the money.
Okay, so if he paid $2,000 to get it back, why was they shook? Why was they shook?
Shook at what?
Why was they shook?
What was they shook by?
Because Sluggo, man, you think
if they was shook by you, Sluggo, why would they take it? If that was the case, why would they take it in the first place?
Because they thought I was out of town. That's why.
But eventually they know you got to come back in town.
They thought I was out of town. So when I made that phone call, oh bro, we was doing that for Clip-On, bro, my fault, bro. We don't want no part of what you got going on. We know how you sit down. I brought my goons with me. You know what I mean?
You brought your guns with you?
I knocked one of them out. You know
who you knocked out? You knocked out one of the dudes?
Yeah. His name's Richie Rich. I knocked him out. Cool, turkey.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the dudes named Richie Rich, who?
Look, I wheeled him in, called him, shit go back and forth, got the train back, knocked his teeth down his mouth. He started swallowing his teeth. You know what I'm saying? This shit for real, battle shit. This ain't no game stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear exactly what you're saying, brother. I mean, I don't know what to believe, brother. I mean,
that's how I'm gonna do math hopper. But so don't worry, man. You know what I mean? And when you hear that a motherfucker put hands on him, you gonna be like, that nigga Sluggo is crazy, man. Sluggo got a problem.
Okay, so you beat up one of the guys. You got the chain and beat up one of the guys, and his name is Richie Rich.
Did you hear it up in the song?
Huh?
Did you hear it up in this song?
What? Yeah, I heard the diss song, but I don't recall him saying somebody got beat up.
You gotta listen to what my brother saying, man. That's all.
I don't remember a verse inside the song where he said somebody got beat up.
You gotta listen, man. That's all.
I did listen to it.
I know you can listen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you mean about it was shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so with that being said, you got the chain back. You know it's another dude just came out on him for disrespecting his baby mama, right?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Hold on. Man. Hold on. I'm with the game right now. Hold on.
Man, I ain't finna hold on for you. I'm on a live show. Over 200 people on here, brother.
I'm gonna call you right back.
I guess. So, I guess. I don't know, y'all. The number is 414-235-6760. If you want to call up night court, put a case on somebody, the number is 414. The number is 414-235-6760. If you want to call up to night court and put a case on somebody, man. Y'all ready? So call up if you got a case, you want to get your stuff through. Shouts out to everybody that's on here. It's just crazy, man, how some things really is. As far as like how all the stuff that goes on, all the stuff that's going on and things like that. Yeah, what's good?
Yo, what up, Battle Truth?
I'm good. Who this?
Yo, this is Cali. My name is Nate.
What's going on, brother? Welcome to Night Court. What's on your mind and who you got a case you putting on, brother?
Oh, I got a case I'm putting on?
Yeah.
You know I got a case I'm putting on? I got a case. My case is I'm upset with you, man. I'm a little upset with you, man, brother.
Okay.
My case on Battle Truth tonight.
Well, come on with it, bro. What's the problem you got with me?
Alright. My problem is this. It all starts with a little story, right? I was playing a video game with somebody online, right? And he told me, he said, I used to be a Christian. And I said, you know, that opened up a discussion for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could say I used to be a Christian too, you know? And then he goes to tell me the reason why he's not a Christian is because he's currently not walking in the faith. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, he's not. He said, when I'm a Christian, I can't even be playing a game with you no more. You know, like, I want to give everything over to Jesus. You know? Everything over to Jesus. And I thought about it. And I said, well, am I a Christian? Because I say I'm a Christian, but I'm not giving him everything. You know what I mean? I'm still doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. You know? Now, one thing I would say is I watch your show a lot. And honestly, I love it when you talk about God. Because when you talk about God, like, I see the light. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I watched something which said about Keyshawn, about how he need God to get through it, how he need God not to go back to jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the truth, brother. That's the truth. That's the truth. Like, you know, it's so hard to be in the world and not be part of the world. You know what I mean, bro?
Right.
Like, but the Bible says, like, whoever loves the world is an enemy to God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I see certain things, and I'm saying, oh, my brother shouldn't say that type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing with the girl from Champion, I was really upset about that. Like, yo, this could be a stumbling block to somebody.
What girl from Champion? What's her name? Rita? What's her name?
The girl, she got the fiance, I don't know her name. The girl,
Rita. I think her name Rita, if I ain't mistaken. Somebody in the comments will say her name, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was a little upset with that.
As far as what?
Because you said, you know, well, if she's not your wife, then technically she's anybody's girl.
If she want to be, that's definitely true. But go ahead.
Yeah, but we can't pass. We can't pass pivot. That's not righteous right there, because remember back in those days, they wasn't getting married in the Western civilization. Like it wasn't like
Who wasn't getting married?
They wasn't technically married the same way that we're technically married.
How come they wasn't? How come they wasn't? They was.
No, they wasn't. They weren't in the sense of, okay, when we get married, right? When we want to separate, we have to get a divorce, right?
Right.
All right. Now, in those days, if a woman left out the house for a couple of days, she was already divorced.
No, they still. Do you know that they still had paperwork on them? They had paperwork on them too. And in order to get a divorce, it had to be done in paperwork also. You do know that, right?
Somebody brought it to my attention that there wasn't necessarily.
Well, they lied, because even when they asked Jesus, when they asked him like, Moses said we could divorce our wife. Is it so? Jesus said it was not so like that in the beginning. They said Moses said if we give the paperwork for the divorcement of our wives, we can do it. Jesus said it was not so in the beginning. God said he joined man and woman together, and the two shall become one. So let no man separate what God has joined together. Moses permitted divorce because the hardness of your hearts. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, it was not put that way. And they were actually given letters of divorcement. They had paperwork on themselves. But go ahead, though.
All right, okay. All right, well, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But from what I heard that it wasn't that way. Like, but Jesus said, if any man should put away his wife, he said that he allowed them to put away his wife because the heart is the heart, like you just said.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And divorce was only permitted due to two things: when a woman was a widow, or when infidelity took place, sexual immorality. Other than that, it was no such thing as grounds of divorce, based upon, according to Jesus, though, based upon those things from Jesus. But the days of Moses, they could divorce their women for number of things, and Jesus actually just brought fulfillment to what real divorce is in the eyes of God, what it really meant. Sexual immorality, and if somebody died. Other than that, no, it wasn't ground for divorce apart from that. But go ahead, though.
Let me ask you a question. So, do you think that, like, if a man marries a woman, do you think that he has that? Okay, let's say if a man marries a woman who committed a divorce, do you think he's committing adultery?
If a man marry a woman that what?
That was divorce.
Is he committing adultery?
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that. It depends on, again, do it line up with scripture. Divorce was only permitted due to sexual immorality. So if a woman divorced her husband, or a husband divorced his wife because of sexual misconduct and sexual immorality, where the marriage have been betrayed and the covenant have been broken, then no, it's not adultery. It's not adultery. But if you married another woman, if you married a woman apart from that, then yes, it is adultery.
All right. So now, another thing. All right. So the way that we speaking, like we can't be saying nigga and all that truth. You can't be doing that, bro.
Well, the thing about saying nigga is, let me ask you a question. Is nigga a cuss word, or is it a word that some people just feel is disrespectful? Is it a cuss word or not?
It's what we call obscene speech, right, in the Bible, right? Anything that's sort of malicious or anything that's sort of bad, right? We can't keep that far away from our tongue, right?
True.
Yeah, so I don't like you, my brother. I've been texting you or they think go all crazy, but you didn't even respond to me. But bro, like
I get a lot of messages, brother. So I wouldn't know, especially if your name ain't programmed in my phone.
I was gonna say to you. What was I gonna say to you? I was gonna say something. But I would just love, bro, if you had like a segment or something, just totally about God. Because you know what? Honestly, it's hard to be all the way in the spirit.
I done done that many times, bro.
But segments that's about God and that's it.
Yeah, I done that many times. Where you been?
I see clips here and there.
But let me open you up. But let me open you up on what Christianity is, and how whoever that dude was talking when he said he had to step away from Christianity because he got to be fully dedicated, and right now he not fully dedicated. Well, what happens is then there's no need for God. If your dedication to Christianity had everything to do with what you had to do, then there's no need for having God. The Bible say God is the author and finisher of our faith. It's him. The Bible say he is faithful and just to complete the work that he begun in you. What happens with a lot of people, they believe it's them that's holding on to their salvation. You're not holding on to your salvation. If that's the case, we fall short of the glory all the time and we've been let it go. It's God that's holding on to us. We not holding on to God. When you read the Bible, when people came to God, they still had their problems. They still had the sins they were dealing with. It wasn't just rejuvenated 100%, just like that after confession and belief, even though they knew that Jesus Christ was real. They knew Jesus Christ was the truth. They believed in their heart that he was the Lord and Savior, but they still had their sins with them and still struggled even on upon that confession and faith, just like we are. When God called us and we accept Jesus as our Lord and Savior, you think all your problems gone? You think your sins that you're struggling with is gone? You definitely have the peace and blood of Christ that removes them, but you still deal with them and struggle with them. And that's why the Bible says the just live from faith to faith. And as you grow stronger in Christ, it's his power that is making and transforming you to the image of his of who he is, that brings you to that glory. You get what I'm saying? So when people accept God, God knew upon you accepting and believing in him that he was considering you as a sinner coming to him. The difference is now that we are believers who have accepted Christ, the things that we used to do that we didn't care about, now we do care. Even in your like when the Spirit convicts your heart of sin, the things you do wrong, you feel bad about. The things you normally before accepting Christ, you was comfortable in doing, you didn't want repentance. You didn't care. Like just the blatant curse and disrespect people, you probably didn't care about that. Now, if I blatantly just do that type of stuff, I feel I'm grieved. I feel convicted. I feel dirty, as though the relationship has been broken. And until I repent that thing and ask God for forgiveness, I'm stained and the fellowship is broken. But when the Spirit convicts and brings you to the knowledge of that truth, well, that sin right there have become a hindrance now in your worship life, the conviction bring on the repentance. So it's God working with you, using your sins to not only teach you how to pray, but to understand his love, mercy, and grace, and to let you know that it's him that does the work in you that you continue to fail in. So a lot of people don't get what real Christianity is. It's God saving us from ourselves. And we have an enemy that we're going to be wrestling and fighting with until we are in glory, as long as we on this earth. So some people come along quicker than others. You know what I'm saying? That's why you call it a work in progress. But just like the Bible said, the man that practices righteousness is righteous just as he is righteous. It's in the practicing of that righteousness, meaning that I don't got it down pat, but this is what I strive after. This is what I'm going after. This is my desire that's in me that I want to do. I want to be holy. I want to be righteous. But sin also worketh at the same time. But what happens is God's grace, his power is more than enough to get you through. But it's a process you're going to have to continue to go through. Some come along further than others. That don't mean that you don't love Jesus Christ because you fall short. The Bible said a just man falls 7 times, but he get back up, right? Right. And as you read through the Bible, you will see mighty men of God fell short, but still got right back up. And that's why Jesus is the only one worthy, because he never failed. And that's why we made righteous, because of his life and not ours. Our life is corrupted. Our life is wrong. But we are made righteous before God because of what Jesus did. And it's not what we do. That's the difference. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, amen. All right, now I got one last thing to say, right?
Go ahead.
The Bible says, John 20:25, it says that Jesus told the disciples that he given them the power to forgive sin. And he said, anybody that you forgive for their sin, their sins will be forgiven. Anybody you don't forgive, their sins will not be forgiven.
Right.
Right? So I'm going to ask you something. Do you forgive Mav Hoffa and Tay-Rock or Sue Surf or any one of them that says something to offend you?
Yeah, and I definitely believe that, but I still address the issues and situations at hand. I don't condone a lot of the things them brothers do, and as you see what them brothers doing, it's not only about them. It's leading a lot of brothers into trouble. It's starting a lot of violence. It's getting a lot of people hurt. It's causing a lot of strife and contention. It's actually been hurting them. Look at Surf Life. He back and forth in and out of jail. He been shot 5 times, almost lost his life. Look at the Rock situation. He started out in them battles recruiting. Now he done got into gang banging. They done started going to them small events, fighting people. They ain't even trying to tell T-Rex and them all, you ain't getting your chain back. I took this. You will never see this again. Then he ended up getting his chain stolen and things like. So it's like a domino effect of what these brothers are doing. And my thing is to shed light on it, expose it, bring it to the forefront so that they could understand the era of what's taking place and also see the effect it's having not on them, but also the circles that's involved. Think about what happened at that Murderland. Think about what happened at that Murderland dark life battle where Briz Rothstein grabbed Surf. Not Surf, but Murder Mook swing on him. Then it ended up erupting into a riot where a lot of people got hurt and lost their lives behind that, because that stuff had happened before. See, it's things like that, bro, that need to be addressed, that need to be talked about, that need to be condemned. And if it's not spoken and it's not said, then it continues to happen. So that's what I bring to the forefront. I don't have nothing against none of them guys, but I still have to call out the truth of what's going on. Yes, I forgive Mav. Yes, I forgive Surf. Yes, I forgive Rock. But at the same time, a lot of their actions and ways that they doing has an effect on other people, and it's causing a lot of destruction and chaos. That's just a fact, fam. So, I mean, if I'm not saying it, then who is? Who is? And then if you see what these brothers doing, they promoting homosexuality. Not for all of them. They promoting homosexuality, and we see how that destroys and hurt the core of blacks and Hispanics and people all over the world. Not only blacks and Hispanics, but just people all over the world, and how it's actually a core that divides and destroys the family, and how it's now being spreaded throughout the judicial system, the educational system, of where they now is forcing it on your children, and then putting you in a place where you can't even speak out against it, so that they can have full control and power over your children. So it's things like that. What are you gonna stand for? You gonna stand for God's righteousness or what man claiming to be righteous? I tend to stand on what God say and not man. For me personally.
You're right. You're right. All right. One last thing. This last thing I found. So I thought the last thing. Can you tell me one miracle that you done seen in your life?
What you mean?
Like
one miracle I done seen in my life? What you mean?
Like a powerful move that you have seen God work in your life, like a miracle. Because a lot of people, probably in the chat, a lot of people in the world don't really, even if they see it, they don't recognize a miracle from God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know with myself, God showed me the future one time. But the way he did it was I woke up into it. like she showed me what was gonna happen, and I woke up and the same thing I dreamt about happened. She did that about 3 times so far in my life, where I had a dream about something, and as soon as I woke up, I got confirmation because it happened. Well, I'll tell you real quick. I was dating this girl. I was dating her for probably about a year at this time. She had this little boy's PlayStation, and I didn't know the little boy. I just knew that she had a PlayStation. I was always at her house. So in the dream, I'm laying in the bed. Well, I'm in the bed and I'm sleeping. In the dream, I'm laying on the left side of the bed. She's laying on the right side of the bed. It's a loud knock at the door, and it's the little boy who wants a video game. So as soon as that happened, I wake up and I look at her. I say, yo, baby, I had a crazy dream. It works. She said, what happened? I said, me and you was laying here like this. There was a loud knock at the door. The boy wanted his game. And as soon as I said that, it was boom, 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 boom. So then she looks at me. She gets up. She goes to the door. She comes back like she's seen a ghost. She's like, it's a kid for his game. And it was like I woke up from my dream straight into my dream. You know? And I didn't know that. So I was asking you, is there any miracles that you didn't see that happened in your life that you probably share with people to, glorify God?
Yeah, it's so many, man. One thing I like about God, before I became a believer, I'm gonna give you one before I became a believer, just to show you how much the Bible say His love shines on the just and unjust. When I wasn't a believer and I hated Jesus, I hated God. I didn't want nothing to do with Jesus Christ at all. I hated His name. The very sound of it irritated me. I didn't want nothing to do with Him whatsoever at all. I remember I was in the studio and this girl came in the studio, man. She was fine. I wanted her, right? She was fine. Pretty body, nice shape. I wanted her because I liked the females. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of us. So, we was deep. We'll be deep like 30 deep, 20, 30 deep, like all the time. And we was in the studio and I'm talking to the girl and my son ended up leaving out of the studio with one of the other little boys. And while I'm talking to the girl, I'm thinking my son, in here with me. He had crept out with the other little boy. I'm talking to the girl. And I could just hear in my spirit and conscience, like, go get your son. And I'm thinking at the time, like, what am I hearing? Like, and I'm like, he's straight. He in here with me. I'm still in the girl's face, talking to her, hollering. But while I'm hollering at her, talking to her face to face, the voice won't be quiet. Go get your son. Go get your son. I'm still talking to her, ignoring the voice. Because I'm landing it. I got her going. And I know. So while I'm talking to the girl and everything, the girl finally says, I'm thirsty. Is it anything in here to drink? I say, yeah. Right here. Inside here, go in here and get something to drink. The girl says this without the knowledge of knowing what's going on. She says, I don't want nothing from in here. Is it another place I can get something? I say, yeah, I got another house downstairs. She didn't know that. I say, yeah, I got another house downstairs. She said, can you give me something to drink from there? I say, yeah. So I leave to go get her something to drink. Then I'm like, where's my son? So as I'm going to get her something to drink, I'm like, let me see where he at. Because all the guys and fellas, on my team and crew, they out there. But this particular day, none of them is out there. Nobody. And I'm calling them like, Maliki. I go down in the house. I cut the water on with the girl. Then I come back out. I'm like, Maliki, where you at, boy? Then I go back inside of the house. And then I heard a sound like, I'm like, what the? And I cut the water off. I say, Maliki. He tried to respond to me, but he can't because he had been injured. And I'm walking through the house trying to find where the sound at. And every time it go away, I call out to him again. And then when I followed the voice, it led to outside. And when I opened the door, there he was, laying on his face. And the first thing I did was looked up from the balcony. He had fell from the balcony and was on his face. And I immediately picked him up and got to scream like, help, help, and ran in the house with him, called 911 and everything. If that girl didn't ask for no water, he would have died right there. I got him just in time for when the ambulance and them came and everything and brought him back and all that. He would have been dead. But God was telling me to go get him before the accident even happened. And I didn't even know how his voice sound because I'm a street dude. I don't know nothing about God and life and none of that. But I heard it in me and it was so loud to me, but it was silent to everybody else. And I knew he was okay because he was just right here with me. And I'm steady trying to get my Mac on at the same time, but God knew. And he was trying to prevent it before it even happened. And I was hard-headed and didn't take heed to the voice. And he ended up falling from a balcony, almost dying. And if the girl didn't open her mouth, and God made her open her mouth, asked me for some water. She didn't want it from the studio. She wanted me to go get it from somewhere else. She didn't even have the knowledge that I even had another house up downstairs from, because we was in an apartment building, downstairs from the apartment building. You get what I'm saying? And it was only then when I went to go do that, then it dawned on me like, where my son at? And the accident had already happened. And nobody, and you know what's crazy? Nobody, for the first time ever, being around the studio and around the spot, nobody was out there at all. And he was out there by himself, on his own, like in broad day. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't at nighttime. It was in broad day where everybody be out. You know what I'm saying? Like 1 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? And if she didn't ask, and God didn't put it on her heart to ask for that water, I still would have been up in there trying to talk to her while his life was fading away. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I was a non-believer at that time. That was nothing but God. God showed me that like I always was there. And when I go back through my life, it's many more of those things. And here's the crazy thing. Miracles is all around us, fam. And here's one miracle that never leaves me that just show just how God is powerful and controlled, and everything is based upon faith. Think about this. We live on a floating planet that hangs on nothing. Too close to the sun, we die. Too far from the sun, we die. It's on a divine order that man has no control over. It's on a divine God order. And by faith, we believe he holds it all together. Hebrews chapter 1. God uphold everything by the word of his power. That miracle in itself shows you who God is, shows you how we have to depend on God, shows us how God is in control of life itself. It's on a divine order, never getting out of chaos, even though the world inside is chaos because of sin and man's rebellion. So yeah, that's a miracle within itself, man.
Wow, that's a beautiful story, man. God really moved in that second, man. He really moved. And you know, a lot of people, they don't know about this. They never experienced the glory of God. When the glory of God could be right in front of their face, because he's so wrapped up in the materialistic, he's so wrapped up in the world that they don't even know that this is his stage. He can make anything manifest in this world. But it all takes you just willing to seek him, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can I say one more story that I think would be beneficial to the chat? Because I'm starting to see a lot of things come up. I don't know if I took too much time.
Go ahead, brother. They can talk about battle rap. They can hear the truth. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Now I got baptized a couple of years ago. You know, and after I getting baptized, you know, my life was good. It was good because I started to see, like, you know, people was, you know, more friendly to me and everything. I started seeing God's power work and everything. And but you know, life still happens. So trials still come. And I was going through a real bad trial. And in the middle of the trial, I started to backslide back into the world. You know what I mean? I started to sell drugs again. And the drugs I was selling was PCP. And I was so wicked that I was hanging around my friends that did PCP just so I could get the custody. You know, like I'm selling bad drugs to my own friends just so I could get money. You know, and I stopped and I said, God, you know what? I got baptized. I didn't get baptized to be still out in the streets. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. You know, and I say, you know what? If I'm a fool, I'm about to try to fool to you. I ain't got nothing right now, God. I ain't got much, you know, because before that I used to only sell bass. And I didn't really know too much about PCP. I kept letting it dry up. The Connect was getting mad at me. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't really know how to handle it like that. So I remember I had about 20 bags of PCP left. I had 20 bags of PCP left. I decided, you know what? I'm just going to give it all to God. I ain't got nothing right now, God. I'm going to give it all to you. I was staying in the house where I was being used. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, and it felt like for a long time, God was telling me to just leave the house and become homeless. I was telling my family that. I don't think God should say become homeless. I told my pastor that. I think you need to read the Bible more. Nobody ain't believe me when I was telling God I want me out the house. You know what I mean? So it was May 29th. I left out the house. And I had $4 to draw peanut butter, a loaf of bread in the Bible. That's all I had to my name, and I had the drugs. So I remember I walked up the door. I took the drugs. I threw the drugs in garbage. And I'm standing in the street with $4 to draw peanut butter, loaf of bread in the Bible. There's nowhere to go. And I'm like, God, where am I going to go? And then I heard God's voice say, man shouldn't live for bread alone, but for every word that proceeds the mouth of God. So I said, all right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk down to the waterfront. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, you know what I mean? So I walked down there. I see some Jehovah's Witness. And I'm like, listen, I became homeless trying to find God. Just tell me anything. And they was like, well, if you take care of the lilies of the field and the birds in the sky, how much more will he do for you? And I'm like, all right, you know, like, that's deep, but I knew that verse, like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, come over to our church later on, you can hear the word, but it's Jehovah's Witness church, so, you know, I'm not Jehovah's Witness, I'm a Christian, so, you know. I went there, and they was just telling me, like, you know, basically, they like, you ain't got to stick in the street tonight, you go inside the shelter. So I was like, all right, I go inside the shelter, you know, stay inside the shelter for one night. I wake up, and now I knew when I left out that door, I only had a jar of peanut butter and a loaf of bread. And I was like, you know, my plan was that when I left out, I live in New York, I was going to get on the train, I was going to panhandle, and I was going to try to get some money and just see what God wanted me to do. But when I woke up in the morning, the pride kicked in. I was like, God, I can't get on the train right now. I was like, God, please. I was like, yo, listen, send me some type of food, God. That's all I want. Just send me some type of food. But I can't get on the train right now, God. If I'm starving now, I get on the train. So I was sitting there in the library eating peanut sandwiches with this lady, and she was like, well, you know, you can go to DSS. They got something called a one-shot deal, but they pay for your first month on security. So I go down to the office, and I'm like, listen, I'm homeless, and, you know, I heard about a one-shot deal. I want to know what that's about. So they like, what's your name? So I give them my name. They run my name. They're like, yo, you know you got a food stamp case that just started today? I'm like, what? They're like, yo, you got a food stamp case that just started today. I'm like, for real? They're like, yeah, you got $200 for food stamps. You ain't found no paperwork or nothing? I'm like, no. They're like, come back here at 2 o'clock. We're going to give you a call with $200 on some food. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like a guy, good looking. So while I'm in BSS, my phone started ringing. Like, it wouldn't have been crazy if my phone wasn't disconnected for like a week. My phone was off. You know what I mean? Like, while I'm getting the phone calls from everybody calling me and everything, I'm calling the phone company, and I'm getting a message like, your phone is temporarily suspended. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, how am I getting phone calls? You know, for that whole weekend, I was able to get phone calls. So I remember I cashed in some of the food stamps. I got some cigarettes, and I woke up the next morning. Now I'm in the shelter, so I wake up the next morning. I pull out a cigarette, and the security guard and a homeless guy asked me for him. I was like, I gave him one. The security guard was like, listen, don't do that, because if you start doing that, then they never gonna stop asking whatever. I was like, it ain't nothing really like a cigarette. Like, so I went outside and I started smoking a cigarette with a homeless guy. And I'm telling him, like, I came home, I'm trying to look for God. I'm trying to just find him. And then he like, you know what? God give us the bad days so we can remember him. So when we doing good, we tend to forget about him. I was like, wow, that's like deep. Like, So I was like, all right, so I always remember that. So I started walking around every construction site. So I get to the last construction site, and I see a dude, he black like me, so I'm like, well, it's my brother, he gonna get me on the site. So I go to him like, yo, bro, you know where the foreman at? He like, nah, I don't know nothing about that, but you can't even be on the site, you ain't got no hard hat, you ain't got no steel-toe boots. So he said it right in front of the safety officer. So the safety officer turned around and kicked me off the site. So I'm like, yo, that's my brother, I thought he was gonna get me on the site. He blew me up in front of the safety officer. So I walk like a couple blocks down, I'll get the money for a hard hat. I buy a hard hat, and I'm about to walk back to the site. But I stopped in front of the store I used to work at. I'm standing there, and a car pulls up. The car pulled up. 3 guys hop out the car, and one of them had on his shirt said, "Jesus saves from hell." So I go up to him. I'm like, "Yo, listen, bro. I just came home. I'm trying to find. Tell me anything." Like, so he like, what you doing right now is you picking up your cross and you walking down with Christ, but Jesus ain't died for you to smoke cigarettes. So I'm like, I know that. Like, he said, sounds like, yo, dang, he got my nerves about the cigarette. So I remember putting the cigarette out, and I looked at it. I was like, yo, as soon as you walk away, I'm just going to smoke another cigarette. Like, but he stayed out there for like an hour and a half, breaking down the gospel of Jesus Christ, walking me through how it's okay to accept Jesus Christ. It's okay to accept him, like, as the Son of God. It's okay to, like, like, love him the same way that you love God, because he is God, man. That's flesh. And that's something I was struggling with. And he got me he really walked me through the resurrection. And when he walked me through the resurrection, I was like, you know what, Jesus, yeah, I don't need cigarettes tonight. He broke my addiction to cigarettes cold turkey. So then I was like, so I would go back like a couple of days later. I went to that same site that kicked me off, and they're like, "You want a job?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, you gotta go to the Moses." No, he said, "You gotta go to the Moses." I'm like, "Yo, his name is Moses." Like, yeah, he's like, I'm definitely gonna get this job. Get this right. I go to Moses. Moses gave me the job. They sent me to a guy named David to do my paperwork. When I got upstairs, my former last name was Jesus. I was homeless for a week. Through the power of God, and it was just like, I know where God can walk you to. You know what I mean? Like, and that was just like the beginning of all the miracles that happened. You know what I mean? But anybody in the chat that's struggling with something, like, put your faith in him, and he heal everything for you. The Bible says that in Christ all things whole. You know what I mean? That it pleased God to put everything inside of Jesus. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's not no case no more, man. The case is closed, bro. God bless you, bro. And I love your show, bro. And I would love for you to do a whole segment just talking about God, bro.
Don't worry about it. We finna do it. We finna do a lot of those because it's definitely needed. So stay tuned. It's definitely finna happen real soon. Actually, I'm gonna drop some tomorrow. So don't even worry about it.
That's what's up, bro.
Appreciate you calling up, bro. Thank you for the testimonies, man. And don't be no stranger. You got my number. You can call anytime, brother, all right?
All right, bro. God bless.
You too. Okay. Yeah, shouts out to that brother, Night Court. So far, we have only one case, which was actually mine's. See if we can get some more. What's going on, brother? Welcome to Night Court.
I'm on night.
Yeah, you're on Night Court. What's on your mind?
I got 2 things to talk about. One, I want to talk about Sluggo.
So you putting the case on Sluggo?
Putting the case on 2 people, Sluggo and Tay-Rock.
Let's go.
All right, Sluggo. I just need to know one thing that I got a real case on. I don't understand how 5 things go on. Tay-Rock get wrong. Tay-Rock. Why did Sluggo get his chain back to the slave seller? I didn't know that.
Why did he what?
Why did Sluggo get his chain back and slave seller had it? Why a person all the way from Harlem, New York, had to get your man chain back? And And you in Baltimore talking about you 6'2", 6'8", 282 pounds.
Right. I hear you. Go ahead. So you don't believe him. You believe he a liar.
Hey, come on, bro. 80 things happened. That Harlem person had to come get your man chain back. Then another thing, why would J-Rock pay $2K something that cost $2,000?
So you believe he did pay $2K?
J-Rock is a sucker.
So let me ask you this question. So we saw the video where they go take it to the jury store, test the jury to show that the jury ain't real. Factual. Right. We saw that. Why would he pay $2,000 for it back? Was his pride hurt that bad? And even paying that $2,000 back allegedly to get it back, do it take away the shame?
Listen.
I'm listening, brother. He most likely he might call back. He knew he was on, so he definitely might call back. Let me go to Missouri. I can't wait. Got to go to Missouri, get this call out. Hello, brother. Your phone is real low. Cut your phone up. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, you live on Night Court with Battle Truth. What's going on, brother? What's on your mind?
All right, look. Hey, we Asians.
Hello?
Yeah, we Asian.
We who?
Asian.
We Asians.
Asian.
Yeah, I don't get what you getting, brother. What you trying to say? Let's go here.
Hello?
What's going on, brother?
What up?
They're putting charges on you.
Who?
From a fan point of view, put a charge on you.
This Sluggo, man, 258 pounds, put charges on me because I'll smack them right in their mouth. Who put charges on Sluggo without me smacking them in their mouth? Put that coward up on the phone. Put the coward up on the phone. I said, put the coward up on the phone. I think this coward want to say Sluggo 6'8", 268 pounds, full of muscles. I'm not the one to be played with. I'm not the one to mess around with. Because I'm not an animal. So if you want to have some type of confrontation with Sluggo, 6'8", 268 pounds, and full of muscles, I would grab his scrawny neck like I'm going to do Mad Papa in a couple of weeks. What charges that they put on Sluggo?
So you want to talk to him?
I want to talk to the...
Hold on. Hello? 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 Hello?
What up, punk?
No, he ain't on. His phone hung up. Something wrong with his phone right now. He might call back. But
He's a coward and a punk.
oh, look, here's the thing that he said that people want to know. Why all this stuff keep happening to Tay Rock and you never there? Hello? What? That's what they want to know.
What?
Hold on once. Here you go. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, my phone keeps going on and off, so I'm gonna just call you back when Destiny come back home. Just see what I'm watching you on my TV.
Sluggo wanted to talk to you.
He can't. I can't talk right now because my phone is going. It's messed up. I'm gonna call you from Destiny phone when she get it.
I might not even be live no more when you.
My phone is acting like how you used to act. My phone's acting.
So how you talking on it right now?
It comes on for 3 minutes and then it goes off. Yep.
Just plug it up into look. Put it on speakerphone.
No, it's an iPhone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going on and off like it dropped. Like the person that fixed my phone, he messed it up. So I gotta take it tomorrow to get it fixed. But right now it's on and off.
So even if you put it in the charger on speakerphone and don't touch it, it's still gonna go off.
Yeah, it don't stay on. It stays on and off. It keeps turning on every 3 minutes.
Every 3 minutes?
Yeah.
You haven't even talked for 3 minutes yet.
I know. And yeah, and he's about to shut off every time. It does that. Been doing that all day.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you from a different phone.
All right.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Sluggo.
It's Sluggo, punk.
He said he can't talk to you right now because his phone is acting up. You gotta wait till his girl come back because...
Oh, that's because he's on 3G. He got a 2G cell phone. He got a dollar phone.
Okay, Sluggo.
What man waiting for his woman to come back to use her cell phone? I'm putting the case on him. I want to put a case on him.
What's the case you want to put on him?
What man has to wait till his girl come back to use her cell phone?
That's the case?
That's the case.
That he got to wait till his girl come home to use her cell phone.
Yeah, ask the people ask the people that's in the comments, would y'all wait until your girl come home to use her phone and Sluggo? I think that's like a P problem, a personal problem. That means he live off his girl. That's for one. Second, with the girl, he probably with the girl because it's tax time. That's another one. Third, his phone bill is only $22 a month. He got 4 gigabytes, and when them gigabytes up, he go got the nearest McDonald's or the nearest White Castle to use their Wi-Fi. What man go to McDonald's to use their Wi-Fi?
Some people actually do that, brother.
Oh, look, that's what I'm telling you. The other people, they get 4 gigabytes on their phone. I can eliminate everything. I can talk. I can do whatever. You can use my.
Hold on once. This him. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, that was C-Quote from the other line.
What, the 6 something number?
That's me.
Huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, you want me to call that number?
Yeah, call that number.
Sluggo want to talk to you. Do you want to talk to him?
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm putting him up on cases.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Hang up. I'm finna call y'all. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Sluggo. Sluggo.
Tell him Punk he could use my Wi-Fi.
I'm finna call him right now. He want to talk to you. I'm finna hook y'all both up. So I'm finna call him, then I'm finna call you. Okay? Hey, hang up so I can let y'all two talk. You hear me?
Yeah, so you gonna call me back?
Yeah, I'm finna do it right now.
Okay, call me.
Okay. I'm gonna let Sluggo, and from a fan point of view, talk. This should be interesting. This should be real interesting.
Hello?
Okay, hold on. Let me call Sluggo. Let me get him on the phone so y'all y'all both can talk. let's see let's see. Come on, really, Sluggo? Really? Hold on, man. He tripping. That's crazy. Why My bad, bro. His answer machine came on. Hold on, let me do it one more time. He already know I'm calling, so I don't even know why he did that. Hold on. Here I come. Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Uh-oh. Seems like he ducking smoke, man. He ain't answer. He ain't answer. I don't know what he on. Anyway. I'm gonna let him talk. She always wait till I get right on the phone. Then I already asked her, man. Like, I hate that type of stuff, dude. Horrible.
You have reached...
Okay, I can't call you, brother. Look, 414-235-6760. Night Court, y'all want to call up, put a case on somebody, you definitely can. It could be a case on anybody. Arizona in the building. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing much, man. Did you already tell us about the manpower situation?
It could be different ones, brother. You putting the case on math or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
Okay, let's hear your argument.
I'm saying like it's. Say it again.
Let's hear your argument.
Is it real? Is it fake? Like as far as like the beef between you and him?
I just addressed something he said about me, and I just addressed it. So I don't call it beef because he don't owe me no money. He ain't did nothing to me. He made a statement. I ain't like what he said. So I blast back. So I wouldn't call it beef though. That's not beef. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he got worse enemies than me.
Yeah, I'm just saying as far as like with you and Angry fan, y'all was cool. then it was beef, then it was cool, then it's beef.
I don't think we was ever cool. I think it was more of they was using me. They was just using me. I was the hot topic. I was the hot topic, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted to use me for his show. Simple as that. That's all that was.
Right.
He never really liked or respected me probably. He probably was always envious of me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yeah, I see he probably still in that boiler room, and I ain't seen him in a minute. So
right.
You're a fool for that. But no, I mean, it's like with the whole Matt Hopper situation. I mean, it's like if he was to invite you to his show, would you go, or would you?
Hell no. Forget his show. That weak show. No. Hell no. 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 For what? What do that show do for me? What would it do for me? It ain't gonna do nothing for me. It ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. He don't pay nobody. It only helps him. It only help him. It don't help nobody else.
Yeah.
So what do it really do? The only thing that show could do is just be something for you to watch. It'd be like, oh, that was a nice episode. After that, what? It don't do nothing. We ain't finna get picked up by no major networks. We ain't finna get no check. What do it do? It's just a nice episode. That's all it is. It's just a nice episode. If it ends up being that, that's it. But no, I wouldn't go on there for him. No, not at all.
Dang, man, not even if you paid for the plane ticket.
He had to pay me. He'll have to pay me. I'm worth some money. So regard to what he say, I'm worth some money. He'll have to pay me. So no. No, I don't care about no. Oh, I got a plane ticket for you, man. Give me some money.
I want to hear his response to all this, man. I mean, I see you done drop like 5 blogs on him. I mean, I want to hear his response to all this.
He can't respond. What he gonna say? Let me tell you something. What is he gonna say? What type of response he gonna say? Whatever he say, he gonna lie about. So what is he gonna say? I got the real truth. Here's the truth. Here's the truth that he know me and him know. He know I haven't even began to open up on him if I really wanted to. He know it's some stuff I could really say. He know that, but I don't say it. So why would he say something? I'm only saying something in defense of what he said against me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what he gonna say? I mean, what could he really say? What is he gonna say?
I mean, as far as his response to you, as far as what you said about the whole Tech-9 situation, you know, as far as him defending Tech-9.
Fam, he gave Tech-9 an ovation on his show. Like, come on, what is we serious? I'm talking about this was a guy who was actually processed and found probable cause on 9 different sexual assault cases on young minors. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, what are we doing? Come on,
you know how these dudes are nowadays. I mean, like these quote unquote men, it's like don't nobody really care if it's not their daughter or their, you know, like their children,
right?
Their family and stuff like that, which is crazy. But I mean,
yeah,
that's the type of life that we. I mean, that's the days that we live in now.
Right.
Yeah, it's sad, man. But I mean, it's like, man, then when it's your mom, now you care. When it's your, you know, like it's somebody close to you, now you got a problem. Now you want to lock and low and all that type of stuff. But I mean,
right, and that's how a lot of people is. If it ain't their child, or if it ain't somebody they know, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's how that is. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I don't get. You got a problem with Unbiased, but you don't got a problem with Tech-9. Like, you sound crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, really? And then you try to put me in that conversation like, dude, that ain't gonna never come out on me ever. That'll never happen. So, really? You go that far right there. He tried to really go malicious. He tried to really throw that out there. He got offended. It didn't work on his channel. He tried to threaten to mute head ice microphone because he wouldn't agree with him on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, get out of here, dog. But that's what he do.
You know one thing, I'm sorry, not to cut y'all, but like, you know, I knew that y'all was gonna end up getting into it one day because you kept getting on his case over and over and over again. I kept seeing it. Like he kept dropping blogs on like how he was acting and different stuff he was doing. Like when he was on that morning show and all the live stuff he was saying, he was fighting so scared up, and he just like he had to just go ahead and, you know, put your
I saw the compromising. I saw the compromising happening. I ain't gonna lie, it rubbed me the wrong way when I saw he was speaking for homosexuality. I felt that was real cheesy. Not that he was speaking. I thought it was real cheesy because I know why he was doing it. And what's crazy about it is, this is YouTube. Let's be realistic on one thing. You're not finna get picked up by no major network. It's not finna happen. It ain't finna happen, fam. So why would you sell out? Why are you, what are you selling out and compromising to? You get what I'm saying? Like really, how do you go from when you wasn't having a look? These are little shows. When you wasn't doing it, yeah, I ain't with all that. Now, when you get a little channel, now it's like, oh man, it's 2020, man. Be free, be y'all. Come, just do what you gotta do. Nobody cares. We don't care. Like, what are you, come on, man. No, man, come on, man. It's stuff like that, like, I just saw the compromising, fam. And then, like I say, the Tech 9 thing, Tech was good to us. And Tech was, you know what I'm saying, he ain't here to get his flowers, but you are. And he mean everything to us. Like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man?
It's almost like you don't want to be. I mean, it's like he's being unbiased. Like he's supposed to. It's like he was really being biased by saying that instead of him being unbiased.
It just ain't real, fam. It just not real. Like, no, bro.
So
no.
I know he has a platform and he's trying to be for the people, but it's like, no, you need to be you need to be yourself, man.
And then they lied about.
He might believe that, but I mean.
Then they lied about everything. That's what I like. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, I'm battle truth. I have to speak about the truth and defend the truth. So when they said he was top 20 battle rapper, you believe that? Come on, let's be realistic. But anybody who ever watched battle rap, who know what battle rap is right now, really, is he really top 20 battle rapper? Come on, man. Stop it, man.
No,
I could name 30 off the bat without even stopping before I even get to him. Like, come on, man. Really? Let's just be realistic.
I can't name 30. I know you can name 30, but the first person I can think of is Geechee Gotti. When he said the whole, who was the most influential?
No, the question was this. This was the question. And that was another lie. Like I was saying, this was the question. When they asked, who is the best battle rapper right now? Right now, who's the best battle rapper? And he said Hollow and Surf. You know why he said that, right?
Why you say that for?
Because he want Hollow and Surf on his show. So you're not even being realistic. You just was saying that just to get them to come on your show. Everybody know who watching battle rap. Hollow and Surf is not the best battle rappers right now. In fact, when you look at their resume, they lose more battles than they win, man. Come on, come on. All the people that's out here who really wreck and shop in battle rap that he have the knowledge of and know. Well, see, it's stuff like that, fam, that I'm like, no, that's not true. How am I not
And it's
supposed
like,
to speak?
why the hell would you even want Hollow on your show? Or why would Hollow even go on his show knowing the damage that Madden already did to him and his little brand with the with the clothing line and stuff? It's like that's something I wouldn't dare get on the show. He need to just basically just embarrass me the whole time. I'm good. And he got like Hollow got a lawsuit or something going on.
Yeah, it's just fake. It's all fake. Cause first of all, you saying you want this man to come on your show. You saying you want this man to come on your show to hash things out with you. Why do I have to come on your show to hash things out with you? Fam, we just had a battle. You just said everything you needed to say it in the battle. Before the battle, we had like 2 different face-offs. One of them on Rare Breed Entertainment, the other one on Rapmatic. Like, why do hash what out? Everything already been said that needed to be said. If you really want to hash something out, it's not going to be done on a TV show. We'll have things out behind closed doors. But once again, he an opportunist. He just he need another show. He need another show, another episode on something. You get what I'm saying? Which, let's just be honest, nobody cares about. This what I don't get. Nobody cares about him and Hollow patching things up or hashing things out because y'all already done said everything. We know everything. So what are you going to say different that you didn't say in the face-off, that you didn't say in the battle over and over and over and over and over again? What are you going to say? Nobody cares. But again, it's just more, it's for another show.
Yeah, he ain't trying to do nothing but just games, just make some little bit more money.
Right, like, and you making it seem like I just want to make things right with you. Okay, call him private. Call him personally. Why does it have to be on the show for you? Why does it have to be on your show for you? If you really care, see, that's why I'm saying how he ain't really a smart dude like that. If you really cared, you patch things up with him behind closed doors. Then when you patch things up with him behind closed doors, then you begin to gain his trust again. Then maybe you can ask and invite him to come on the show. You get what I'm saying? But you got to keep in mind what he do. He do a lot of dirty, shifty things. And remember, he even said in his raps, like, when Hollow would be gone, I'd be creeping over his sister house. He got a reputation of snaking dudes, man. That's what he do.
That's sad, man. He way too old to be acting like that. That's crazy.
That's why I said when Taxstone came at him, that brother didn't do nothing, man. That brother didn't want no smoke at all, man. Come on. None. Taxstone said, I'm from Brooklyn too. I'll be right there. Where you want me to show up at? I don't care who out there with you. I'm on my way. Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm gonna be a family man, and when I said
right.
I was just
and
like,
that's exactly what he said. No, he a bully. He say he beat up everybody. He say he do all that. He stick up kid. Okay, I'm one too. What do I need to do to make this fight happen? What do I need to say to let you know it's serious? Whatever I need to say, I'ma say it. I'ma do it. So he got to cursing them out, calling them all type of names. Where you at? What block you on? I'm finna pull up now. You know what I'm saying? He was going in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he didn't want to match none of that energy because he knew it was for real and true. And then when the man got locked up, caught that case on the Troy Ave thing, caught that case, got locked up. Now he back tough again. Like, come on, what are we doing?
He don't really want no real beef. He just really doing this off for the internet.
I don't care, but I wasn't on. He can't say that about me like he said. You ain't never finna put that on me like that, and then think you gonna get away with that.
He tried to call you
Chris unbiased.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, stop it, dog. I ain't never finna let you get away with that. You know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, man. The last thing I did want to speak on was disaster.
What about him?
What do I say about him? This is kind of old, but I always wanted to ask you this. Now, do you feel like Pastor really jumped Mav Hopper?
Do I feel who?
I mean, I'm saying like I said, do you feel like Disaster really jumped Mav Hopper, like really had him jump, and really like thought about it the whole time, and then waited for the punch, or do you feel like it was just organic?
From what they saying, it might have been planned, but even if it is or if it's not, the point of the matter is, this is another thing I ain't like that was so fake. When his brother was sick and he was going through what he was going through, he put the GoFundMe up. Everybody was donating to it. I donated to it. Disaster donated to it and things like that. And he said, on social media, and him and Disaster was supposed to hash things out on the grounds of his brother battling with cancer. And he was talking about how life is too short to hold grudges and all these things like this. And he was showing how, like, he was grateful and saying how, he appreciated Disaster donating to his brother cause and situation. And Disaster and them both literally let that be known. Like, we could have things, square things away, no big deal, you know what I'm saying? Now out of a sudden, it's back on again. Like, come on, man. Like, what? Like, come on. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So do you feel like, I'm saying, like do you feel like as far as the whole jumping thing, people basically making it seem like Disaster is weak and like Mav Hopper is strong, just brawling type of dude where he can just whoop on anybody. But I feel like the video that I seen, it looked like Mav Hopper, it looked like Diz was actually, giving it to him. But it's like Mav was kind of being held back, but then when they let him go, then it's like he really wasn't getting down for his crown. He was just like just huffing and puffing, but like it looked like Diz was really, like he could handle it. But people keep trying to make it seem like, oh, he got jumped. That's the reason why, Mav got beat up. I'm like, I don't know. But I'm just saying that's just my personal thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
What you think about that?
This battle rap community is real flaky, man. 1 minute brothers is, 1 minute they not. You rarely could find stand-up genuine guys. Everybody against each other. From the leagues to the battle rappers to the bloggers to the people in the comments. It's just all division from top to bottom. I look at it like this. Birds of a feather flock together. You usually find the people who you comfortable with, that's who you tend to rock with. You get what I'm saying? That's who you tend to rock with. I tend to believe people like me because they can relate to my personality and character and see themselves in some way or another. Like, his point of views is sort of like my point of views. So usually people just as real as the company they keep. You get what I'm saying? It's just as real as the company they keep. And if you see the foolery, the flakery, the back and forth, it always exposes itself for what it really is. It always does. So I don't know, man, what to say about these brothers and situation. Don't nothing surprise me no more. Don't nothing surprise me no more. I don't put nothing past none of them. The ones who I do embrace, hopefully, I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man. I don't really know, man. I don't really know, fam. What you think?
I remember it was a minute ago you was talking about. I feel like you were kind of more on Mav's side, and I don't know if it was like biased or not. I don't know. I'm just.
I wasn't being biased. What I was doing was actually just showing the truth. Like, I'm not on Hollow's side. I'm not on Mav's side. I was just explaining the truth of this. If Math was your guy and y'all both went to school together, y'all both was NYB, he was willing to risk his life and his freedom to help you in a situation with your family problem, and you end up kicking it with the guys who jumped him, I think that's bogus. I think that's bogus.
Okay. Well, on Hollow's, I'm gonna say this. So he was talking about how he was a changed man, and he's not about that life no more. He said they really wasn't rocking no more, or, rocking together no more and stuff like that. I guess he was trying to turn his life around or whatever the case may be. I guess I'm gonna say this: when you're a grown man, you can be around whoever you want to be around. I mean, besides the whole fact that we're supposed to be boys and stuff like that. But if you actually look at it, Mav Hoffa wasn't as 100 as he claimed to be. Also, so it's like basically it's a bunch of fake people, just around in the clique. So it's like, man, just do you, I guess. I mean, that's all I can say, really. That is deep.
I'm gonna say this. Again, my whole thing was, now I don't know if they rocking with each other or not, but I still believe, regardless if you rocking with somebody or not, there's still a level of respect that should be there. Like, for instance, me and my guy, if me and him happen to not be talking right now, I'm still ain't finna be kicking it with the guy that jumped him. You get what I'm saying? And
he was a solid dude.
Huh?
I said because he was a solid dude.
Well, and in Mav defense, it wasn't even Mav beef. It was Hollow's beef. It only became Mav beef when he came in to assist Hollow. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Mav wouldn't have never got jumped if it wasn't for him defending Hollow. So those were the truth that I put out there. You get what I'm saying? So it's entirely different. So rather or not they wasn't talking or not, you still have to know the nature and history behind the actions that took place and why it happened that way. Hollow had the problem with disaster, not Mav. But because Hollow was a part of Mav and them team, Mav took it upon himself to address disaster on a situation when Hollow confronted him. So Mav didn't know about it. So that's what I was addressing. So, and not only that, when somebody go that far and do that, what Hollow have to understand is that's also a disrespect to him also. What I mean by that? For instance, if me and you were friends, right? Let's say me and you friends, right?
Right.
People know me and you friends. If they plotting about jumping and whooping me, you don't think they think considering you too to some degree?
Yeah.
Right, because they know like who all you kick it with, you hang with, so they know that, well, eventually, you think one like, I'm going to keep it real. I have been in situations where guys of mine wanted to hurt somebody who I knew that wasn't cool with them. And because I know, I'm like, no, don't do that. Because I'm cool with them. So whatever the problem is, let me try to fix that and work that, if it could be worked. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing in that situation. You know, I'm not finna kick it with the same guys that jumped you and they jumped you because of you was defending me. That's how I was saying how Hollow was out of line on that. You get what I'm saying? It was how things was done. And you could have always talked to him. He shouldn't have to find that out on the internet. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Little stuff like that, brother.
So if we're gonna just wrap this up and say they both some dirty dudes.
Yeah, to some degree. Yeah, you could say that because again, Even with the LOM stuff, Hollow was bogus. He reached out to them brothers to help him because he was doing bad business. Allegedly, he was in debt. I'm going to use the word allegedly, but protect. He was in debt. He didn't know how to really do business right. He went to them brothers because they had money. They helped get it back on. They put monies involved. And they still hadn't got a dime from it. He ran off with the sites to get the clothes and things and all that. And we was under the impression they was getting money off him. Come to find out, they hadn't gotten not one dime from him. To this day, they still haven't got a dime from him. They lost thousands investing in him, and he took the money when things was up and when things got the rolling off. You know what I'm saying? Rolling off and making good. So yeah, he out of pocket for that. That's bogus. You get what I'm saying? That's dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty.
That story is so crazy. It's like you know how you don't really expect certain stuff out of certain people. It's just like Hollow, like really, like Hollow, like what are you doing? It's like for you to like not giving people their money back, and it's like when you on the internet crying and stuff. Somebody they're trying to kill me. It's like, what do you expect? I mean, what do you expect them to do? Just give you a lollipop or a bologna and cheese sandwich or something? Like, come on now.
Sometimes what happens is we get caught up into the entertainment and not understanding these people are real people like you and I who wrestle with things behind closed doors and sometimes things public. Again, I'm not surprised by nothing that really go on. I had seen a few of Hollow character to see that certain things was off. Like I never forget where he was doing the thing for the kids on going back to school, and he was speaking to the children. He had he was speaking for the children. He was doing something for the school. He was speaking doing a speech for the children, like little like 7th graders, 6th graders, 5th graders, 4th graders. And he went to the school to do his speech wearing a whole head to toe marijuana outfit. And I think and if I ain't mistaken, the marijuana outfit was reading, smoking his life type stuff, smoke to your life, smoke good. It was actually advertising and promoting marijuana. Now, why would you go to an elementary school wearing a hat, sweater, pants, shoes to a whole marijuana outfit, speaking positive to the children at the same time promoting the use of dope to these children? That's crazy. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, why would he? You really picked this outfit out on this day to speak to the children at school? That's crazy, fam. That's crazy.
Looking like a weak man.
Yeah, that's crazy. You condoning and advocating to these children. And if they looking at you as being some type of role model star like that, this what you basically telling them. This what your life is and how you get to this point. Like, that was crazy, man. That was real crazy to me.
That's not cool. Yeah, man, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, yeah, so.
Well, I appreciate you calling, bro. Let me get to some more of these calls.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right. I'm going to try this one more time to see if I can get Sluggo and them on. Okay, let me get to some more calls who can call. Let me get to P Black. Calling you now, P Black. 414-235-6760 is the number if you want to call.
Yo, true, what's the word?
What's going on, P Black?
P Black, chilling, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, man. Chilling, man. I got a little lighthearted case, man.
Come on with it.
So I just recently heard this twerk joint Strapped In. It's been out for 9 days now.
It's a video?
Man, it's a song and a video.
Okay.
It's for the charge I'm bringing him up on is being a fraudulent rap artist, man. He's not a guy. He's a battle rapper, man. This is where that stigma comes from, that stereotype of rappers can't make mainstream music or whatever. Crazy is his Oasis joint that he dropped for the Ruin Your Day the soundtrack or whatever. That was kind of decent. I like that joint. You have to hear this Strapped In song. He's kind of got to do. I promise he's probably going to do a roasting session on it, man. You got to see how the thing was put together, man. The video. I'm bringing charges up on the song and the video. The thing is mad whack. And it's good. So listen, here goes the background, y'all. The song is the first single off the battle rap album entitled Spy vs. Spy. Guess who it's hosted by?
Who?
It's hosted by Baz Bunny and none other than New York's own DJ K. Slade. Now, we know about DJ K. Slade resume. He done work with everybody. Gang, Rick, Big, Ice-T, and he Busta Rhymes, and let's go on and on and on, right? But he decided to put his name and rap behind this song. Man, listen, the people gonna know what I'm screaming about, man. DME Detroit did he did a reaction video to it, man. Listen, you gotta listen to this joint, yo. I was hoping you had already seen it, whatever, man, but you have to listen to this joint, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm bringing charges on him, DJ K. Slade, Baz Bunny, his doggone producer, the engineer.
So it's a video to it too?
Yes, man. You have to you gotta go watch it or pull it up on your phone real quick, man. It's horrible, man. It looked like it was made on PowerPoint or something. Like it was edited off somebody's phone or something, man. The video is horrible. And the song sound unmixed. You can tell where he punched in. You know about rapping and recording. So you could clearly hear the punch in one part. You know what I'm saying? It was poorly mixed, man. It was horrible, man. And it's called Strapped In, right?
Yeah. So
Strapped In is his famous battle rap slogan, right? And you don't have to bridge the two in your content if you're going to be a man. Surfer ain't, he ain't really doing that, right? But you use a moniker that is very popular for you in the battle rap world. Introducing yourself, and it's a battle rap album, but this is going to the people, to the mainstream sort, because the fan base is increasing with caffeine and all that. So this could be their introduction to a complete battle rap piece of work, other than actual battle rap. This is an album.
So you don't like nothing about it? You don't like the beat, the hook, the verse, the sound, the mix down, the video? None of it good.
The beat is okay. It's okay. I'm telling you though, everything else you name, it's horrible, man. He could have jerked me out 10 seconds into recording that song. And the video even worse, man. I can't wait till you gonna do a blog on it. I promise you. I know you are. I can't wait till you see that, man.
Okay, so So what you putting them on charges for? For dropping something that trash without what?
I kept my phone. I couldn't hear you.
So you said you putting them up on charges because
I'm putting them up on charges of being a fraudulent rap artist. And this is probably why he's lacking in battle rap. He focusing probably too much on He probably focusing too much on being a rap, a legit mainstream rap artist rather than being a battle rapper.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, this song is horrible, man. It's horrible. It's called Strap Here, yo. I can't scream it enough. You'll hear it. The people know. You know.
Okay. So the charge is basically for him dropping that trash.
Word, he should not have dropped that track. And you'll see, word. Should he have dropped that? I'm saying he should not. That's the question you pose, right? Do T-Black get the case? Twerk should not have dropped that track. He went from Goonie to Goofy with that track. Do T-Black had a case?
It was that trash, huh?
I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
The people gonna scream for me.
Let's turn it over to the people. So, have y'all saw New Jersey Twerk or heard New Jersey Twerk new song called Strapped In that he did, hosted by K Slay and Babs Bunny? Have you saw the video? Have you heard the song? Is it true what P Black is saying that this song is garbage? The beat ain't really that good. The hook is trash. The lyrics is horrible. The mix down of it is trash. Is it true New Jersey Twerk new song is trash? Where we at, people? Let me see what y'all saying. Is it really trash? I got one that's trash. I could have made a better video on my phone. That's two people. Yeah, it's the worst song I ever heard, DW said.
I'm reading it on my
Mr. West says, yes, it's trash. Video looked like it was made in MySpace days, David said. Moss said nobody cares about twerk music. Is New Jersey Twerk new song trash?
Drink your water.
Where we at, y'all? They said which song? Somebody said it sounded like a 2004 G-Unit throwaway. Larry Too Real said that.
Yo, they going in.
Somebody said the video was made in America Online era.
Music Junkie. I'm speaking about the song called Strapped In.
Somebody said twerk video was edited on Gateway Desktop. Fair point of view, it's worse than Rome DMV. This was.
Hot garbage, yes. In this case, Pat, I'm telling you, just gotta listen to it.
Okay. So, yeah, it seems like nobody likes it. I really got to hear it to see. See, what's crazy about it is you saying it's so trash, but what makes it even so trash, he actually was really trying to, he really trying to rap on it.
This is what's so crazy, man. I'm like, this dude actually went in the studio, recorded that joint, he came out of the studio like, yeah, I got a hit. I'm going to have to make a video for this. He called up, he called up his man Squash. He couldn't call up Avocado. He called up his man Squash. They shot that thing on a BlackBerry.